feel like we could see a repeat of what happened.
I mean, it was definitely rather terrifying.
Yes.
How well Tundra were able to pull that game out in that second half.
And yeah,
it was not something surprising because we've seen it before from Tundra, but definitely a real wake-up call for Nigma Galaxy after what they would probably felt like was a solid start to the game.
And they're feeling strong level 1 right now on Tundra. They have the CK, one of the better level 1 stunning heroes that you can bring into as a carry with the Coddle behind him. If they find any of the heroes of Nigma Galaxy alone, they're going to be able to just nuke them down and burst them. But they won't be able to find them, but they will get their wards up that they wanted to. And they're under wards themselves, so they'll be able to block the camp as well as getting some good information from their 1 ward and also block the pull camp that they did before. I'm looking forward to see this top lane. It just sounds actually so disgusting. Necrophos Coddle. Like, I can't really name too many more disgusting lane matchups. Like, playing a carry.
Yeah, you're going to be sat back just carefully throwing daggers out.
You're just feeding it, and you're feeding stick charges, right? Like in Necro, I feel like Necro just loves playing versus PA inside laning phase because of that.
I mean, you know, talking about that last final pick for Nigma Galaxy, do you like that they went with the PA, or like how do you sort of feel that PA's been playing out in a lot of the games that we've seen this patch?
I think there was the 2 options. I think it was the Jug or the PA, and they decided it's like, well, Jug, it's like if the early game goes badly at all, we have no win condition later on. PA at least gives us a good core matchup versus the CK, because you're going to be having that built-in evasion versus Phantasm, where CK has to itemize like Bloodthorn in order to deal with it. So they wanted this high big burst that's going to be able to transition to late, rather than a Jug who would do better in lane, but would do probably worse as the game progressed.
Oh yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how much Nigma Galaxy can get out of that top.
Yeah,
because it's just not an issue for RTW, of course, the support. You know, being a Tusk melee hero against these two.
And they're committing immediately.
This is how to punish here, right? Use your level 1 strength to get in for the kill, and
they got him.
They'll get him. Absolutely needed here for Nigma Galaxy to make sure they can have a solid time up top. Really push their strength whilst they get that ability at the first level. Bottom lane, War Snaking.
Get this one too.
Also going to get taken out. So straight away, Nigma Galaxy off with 2 hits on the side lane.
Very nicely done. Yeah, the top one, they have that lane ward placed down from early on, so immediately they're like, as soon as they're telling each other, buy over Venom, immediately when he shows, make the move, because they can be fragile in the first few levels, especially on a hero like Necro. And that's big. When you're mentioning a PA versus this double nuke, it can be really problematic if you don't get off to a good start. Another level 2.
Straight again. They're going to go straight for Saxa. They're going to be able to do it. Meanwhile, we do have the Death Prophet going down, so Tundra are able to get a kill themselves to start things off. But yeah, this top lane, they're pushing it to the limits in Nigma Galaxy. They're completely identifying what they have to do on these first few waves.
That's huge, really. Look, PA is off to a 4-4 start. Necro only has 3 last hits. Quick level 2 means that they can likely bring down the Coddle every single time when he steps up. They even have, like, look at the way they itemize, right? Both having Ring of Protections, both having the stick, trying to protect versus this high physical damage, but mid, we haven't gotten to touch on too much, but a fairly, kind of skill matchup. I think the Pango should do fine, Show should Void Spirit. They can play around with each other. If he catches him with an Aether Remnant mid-shield crash or something, could maybe see something, but I think that's going to be more of a farm lane. These side lanes are very exciting. And we see Kuroki, he had the camp open, so he was able to get first the Satyr Mind Stealer, the one that mana burns and gives mana regen to your allies, and now he has the Tormentor, 2 of the best creeps you can have in laning phase.
Some really good damage done and keeping Skeeter low. Snaking as well, so the pressure really on Tundra underneath the tower here very early on.
And when GH gets an opportunity up top, he goes and he unblocks the pull, so he'll have pull available open too. 33 is required. He's forced to skill Ghost Shroud at 3. That's how much physical damage pressure comes out from this top lane.
Yeah, now that the levels are in and that level 3's been hit, it's definitely a point where
now it's
you're
hard.
Probably not going to see Nigma Galaxy get away with the kills that they were earlier.
Unless
mid lane.
Oh. Berry Fire.
Oh, okay, yeah, Miracle knows he can't stay and try and go for the kill. The burst wouldn't have been enough. And he would have risked losing his own life, so has to walk it off.
Does he have a salve? Okay, Miracle does have a salve coming out. Does 9? 9 doesn't. So Miracle's going to be full HP. Do they go on the Coddle? This is the kills that they can go for. But not in the position that it was there. Going for the Necro now at this point is likely not going to happen. But yeah, Coddle's still susceptible of dying.
Now back down bottom. The continued pressure from Nigma Galaxy will warrant them another kill. Against Snaking.
They're slowing down the CK quite a lot. Yeah, Kuro just had the camp open for a long time. Now
back
he's
up
go
top.
Find a nuke.
Ghost Shroud. Still cool down for a second. Leaves an open. opening for Nigma Galaxy to get back to getting the kills.
There's action everywhere. And that early corrosion, damn. They already have it finished up on the PA, so they actually, I'm surprised they can take out the Necro in that situation there. As, Snaking just
That's
got...
what we had there, a quick sentry from Kuro.
And now 9.
Oh my
He
goodness.
actually lives. And he actually also got the kill on Miracle in the meanwhile.
He did. There's kills everywhere. Down bottom. Mind control. He's trying to run. He's got the siphons keeping him healed up, so he'll be fine. And he's got a pretty full up one there, so charges will heal him back up nicely. Now stay in the lane.
This is still just very impressive up top, though. These kills that they got, the second kill they got on 33, he had 15 stick charges. I really did not think they'd be able to burst him down.
Yeah, I was just holding it a little too long. Was trying to bank on the fact that the Shroud would be up in time, but it didn't come back up.
Just getting that Orb of Corrosion early on, it's really doing everything up top.
Yeah, continuing to just get those little items for the lane. I think RTW's getting the infused raindrop as well as the upgraded wand. So all the items to keep this battling going in this situation, which could have definitely taken a turn for the worse pretty early.
Mid, Rolling Thunder's online.
Oh, he's got a great angle.
Oh, he's in trouble.
The perfect angle here. Got to watch out on these steps, especially when there's a level 6 coming up on the Pango. 9, no hesitation. Immediately takes down Miracle.
And that's huge. That's going to at least fix some of the discrepancy that's happening in the side lanes, as we're seeing over and over again.
Back in onto Saxa. Now take him down. 33's doing a lot of damage in return now. He's going to have an attempt at running down GH. Should be able to have him here.
One more hit, one more pulse. He's got him.
Oh.
The raindrop, maybe.
That will... He's going to look for the deny. Or maybe just the TP out. He doesn't even need to kill himself to the Ancients here. He can keep a distance, TP out. He's going to be fine.
So free farm PA lane. I feel like Nigma Galaxy's going to be real happy here.
Again, raindrop saving lives here. Kuro's going to be okay. Shikuchi won't finish him off.
A PA who's free farming in this type of lane, and it's just huge.
But we did see it last game, bro. We had ILTW free farming on his gyro, and then things did suddenly take a turn for the worse.
And last time it was Miracle who was the one dominating the mid in comparison, where 9 this time is really just crushing. Miracle's still level 5.
Oh my goodness, he's not going to have any option to get out. Okay, he's got to simulate back up.
But there's another swash in a second. He'll hit 6.
Yeah, GH is here to help out as well. Make sure that 9 is held back. Miracle's able to get a bottle charge off, get himself healed. But yeah, this pressure from 9, it's getting pretty big in the mid.
Bottom. Speed low. He's got one.
He's got the backup of Snaking. He's going to step out. Range of the Siphon. Snaking's going to continue to try and go to work on mind control. They're both getting so low. Kuro with the micro. Comes in. Finishes off Snaking.
He wants more.
Maybe with the impetus damage in the Crypt Swarm, they're going to have quite a punch in onto Skeeter.
Whoa.
Oh, the blast is off the mark, but Kuro, can he still continue to hunt? Doesn't look like he'll be able to find Skeeter. The trees are cut down. Back to safety, top lane. RTW and GH, they're going for 33. A big blast coming in from the side, and there's the TP from 9. It's going to be a bit concerning here for Nigma Galaxy. It's going to have a Rolling Thunder Pango chase them down. ILTW, he's got the raindrop, will protect him from one of the bounces, but the further bounces coming in as well as the blast will take down ILTW. So 9 now using this power that he's built up from the mid lane to have an impact on the side. Miracle's going to jump over as well, gets him with a reach on towards Saxa, but 9's been able to get another kill. Miracle having to commit both steps to get this means that he'll be in a bit of a dangerous position. If the tower head's coming in, 9's got the stick charges.
Got the swash.
There's no escape available for Miracle. 9's going to get the ultimate cleanup there on top lane. 4-0-1. He'll continue to stay on top in the sort of mid-battle between him and Miracle. It's now starting to make moves across the map. He still holds the lead here.
But he does have to go top, which in meantime, bottom, Death Prophet hits 6 as the catapult wave is coming in. A quick exorcism, tower gets completely slaughtered. Nigma Galaxy is doing just incredible work in this early game. 6-9, 9 kills with the PA. The PA is involved in 6 of those kills.
RTW is going to be very happy.
Yeah. Now they're going to keep, it looks like they're going to keep 9 up here. They're going to send 33, at least the mid lane, for a small moment to recover. He's hit 6 now, though, with a haste. He wants to get a Reaper kill on ILTW.
Yeah, he's going to get any sort of backup coming in.
Look at these double swash plays.
There's TP coming in. But I don't know if it's going to be soon enough. GH, what can he do? He's got a snowball. He'll buy a little bit of time. Anything to jump to, RTW is not going to be able to jump in time. The Scythe comes crashing down from 33. GH, of course, as well. No escape. It's Tundra starting to group up and make the move, shut down some of these cores that have had such a free start.
Coddle Pango is disgusting. The double swashbuckle is insane early on when you have all this damage. He's going to have the Fusel Blade finished in a second, too. But we do see Nigma. They are looking to collapse a bit onto mid lane. Kuroki with this early 3 points in enchant, still looking to pressure these towers early on. And we will have Exorcism on Nigma Galaxy in about 20-30 seconds, so they could look to collapse on mid. But Tundra has a lot of ways to defend on those towers if 9 is available, which he's looking to set up on mid.
They've got the stun. They're into the right. I think Miracle's just straight up dead. He's going to get caught out by the combo there. Not quite. I guess he didn't have any abilities available when that stun was flying in, as he doesn't. He's not able to dodge it, and that little bit of an opening, more than enough for 9 to follow up on. Miracle taken down again.
9 is just a monster this game. 4-0-4. Almost all the kill involvement is because of him.
Solid Pango game, and pretty much going to have the Diffusal Blade next for the net. Ready for the next moves.
Perhaps getting gone on mid. My Control doesn't have a point in silence, though.
Yeah, and the mana's back up.
Snowball.
Noble will close the gap, but he still has shield crash, and yeah, other than that, there's nothing else to contain him with. So Nigma Galaxy, despite having 4 heroes sort of moving up the river to try and get him, won't be able to lock him down. 9's out of there. Space is made for 33 top. He'll finish this tier 1 tower.
33 needed some type of space to open up for himself after that bit of a rough start because of how well Nigma Galaxy played the lane. But now mid, we do see Soxa's just set up here with the Illuminate, just trying to stop this push that's going to come in. He knows what My Control wants to do. 9 also finds himself pretty thankful regen. He's going to have the Diffusal Blade finished up in the next 2 or 3 creeps or so. Skeeter still on the road to recovery, though. Still needs some time.
9.
Banana.
Easy kill.
He's going to get another one. He's got another squash up instantly.
There's not much for GH to do it. Snowball, maybe hope for a deny to the neutrals.
Oh.
He's able to get it. So a little bit of something, but still is not going to feel too good here for Nigma Galaxy, how they're just having to run from this Pango anytime they see him.
How are they going to deal with him? They have to get, I mean, it's going to really need to come from Mind Control, the point in silence. I think he might want to even take that at level 8, just so they have some way of controlling him.
Yeah, these Thunders are just destroying him.
And the Thunder's even just multi-squashes. Now it's going to be even way stronger. He has the fuse already finished. Like, Kuro's almost just going to die.
I mean, I think he is.
There's a point in silence. He did put a point in it.
We'll stop the combo. Now they can look for the turnaround. Straight in onto 9 with the punch up. They take down the Pango. Exactly the reaction that Nigma Galaxy needed to come out with. And they might find snaking as well. They jump over with the dust, grab the Astral Step. The reactions there. Mind Control gets the double kill, and with the Ghost up, they can look to just hold this mid-wave, make sure that the pushers are coming in. Maybe get some damage done to the tier 1 mid.
They glyph the wave to stop that Illuminate from clearing the creep wave, and Exorcism annihilates towers, so My Control, he is actually going for a kill instead of advertising for tower.
See if they have the damage for 33. It's a little tricky with these two.
I think they should have, I feel like they should have just hit the tower there with the Exorcism instead of trying to go for a kill. It might have almost actually just died, as we've seen from Exorcisms lately, how fast it burns the tower down. But a good hit back anyway. They do slow down 9 a bit with that point in silence from My Control. But I don't think Tundra's too upset about that either. They've gotten space to farm. Skeeter's starting to catch back up. A full Spirit Vessel done on 33, so they've gotten some item timings for them. But on the flip side, ILTW...
He's getting space.
He's getting space too. He's got 2 components already done. And this one, they have a lot more ways to make playmaking rather than a Tidehunter Ravage on the side of Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah,
but they still just have to be very cautious about when they play around 9. He's still an absolute monster.
Dire are scanning.
GH. Going to swing over towards the jungle, just try and clear out the area between ILTW and Tundra. Make sure that his PA isn't left vulnerable. And in the mid, Miracle just trying to hold the pressure off.
Soxa with the 1 love tap onto the tower. Snaking. He'll be alright.
Yeah, a bit careful around here because yeah, GH is still at the ready to help out RTW if anyone tries to go for something. It might be outnumbered now though. Saxa and 9 have also turned up.
They got the Diffusal. He's got the jump away though, creep wave. Top, they see an Enchantress showing in lane for a second. Skeeter pings it out, asks for some help. Soxa's still smoked too.
Yeah, they should be able to get a quick kill on Kuro.
Gonna be able to refresh the stun.
Maybe not that quick.
It might not be able to even get it.
Yeah, they don't at all. He's got another stun. He did have the ult if he wanted to try and commit for for the kill, but he's holding that ult for an emergency, I guess, if there's any sort of team fight that's brought. Doesn't want to pop it unnecessarily. Save it for some sort of bigger engagement.
My Control and GH both making their way up here. My Control will be rushing BKB, trying to protect himself so he can be that hero that just commits into the front lines, doesn't have to worry about a Reaper plus Pango ult.
Yeah. Now wants to be able to just run in and get that silence off, really.
He needs to be the one to just kind of soak some type of damage and abilities. 33 on low ground. The smoke breaks. Pretty fortunate for him. And 9's already here in position. Oh, this could turn on Nigma very fast.
You never want to be close to the steps. It's mind control. And he's going to get knocked down to the low ground, straight to the side. The snowball will buy some time, but it's not enough to save him. Comes out the snowball, still gets smashed by the Reaper's side.
But look at mid. The rally. The Dark Troll Summoner was trying to get some damage on tower. We'll take it down a decent chunk. But all 5 of Tundra rally, and now they're going to look for the tower push of their own. Fortunate for My Control, he didn't pop the Exorcism, though. So they will have that when he does respawn, but mid tower is definitely dead.
Yeah, Miracle's got to back up away from 9. Not a lot that Miracle could do on his own to defend. So let Tundra take this. More money for Skeeter.
Do see the next itemization from 9. He knows the few things that will actually kill him in the game is probably that silence from Death Prophet, going for a Lotus Orb. Also is going to help versus Snowball. He's going to be able to go into the Snowball himself if they ever try to commit onto it. Pretty good item choice this game. And now to the question from Nigma Galaxy is, they have their PA farming, which is excellent for them, but the rest of the heroes, they're falling slightly behind at least. The Void Spirit, the Enchantress, we see Kuroki farming a lot, but we've seen a lot of times these Enchantresses after early game, it's what else are they going to make happen with it? And it looks like it's just side lane pressure really from Kuro for the most part. As he was pushing mid, now he's got a range creep pushing top. Saksa. It's a pretty bold position to be in for the Coddle, right next to a Tusk. Oh, and he actually switched it up. Okay. 9's going for the blink, so he wants to start the fights himself. Maybe recognizing the similar kind of things, like initiation is still difficult on both sides, so he wants to be that initiator. Having the blink will one-up him on initiation. Mid.
Miracle's got to be careful. Ooh, he's out just in time with that Astral Step.
He's got to use the second one.
Yeah. That was close. If he gets caught by that initial jump from 9, he's probably getting locked in the stairs again.
Good timing, honestly, for the PA. He's got Treads, he's got Corrosion and Battle Fury, 16 minutes. I mean, that's very good timing for him. Level 12, too. So high level on the PA.
Yeah. Still unlikely to see him turn up to fight until he has the BKB done, though. Of course. There's just so much that could really disrupt a PA trying to do anything.
I mean, he could just die to like a Swash and a Diffusal, and then just any spells that follow up, because his mana pool on the PA is still very low, too. Diffusal, Swash, rid most of that mana. My Control will have BKB, still not level 12, so only level 1 Ghosts available. And it's starting to get harder for them to look to pressure any towers because of the way that Tundra plays. It's also just the way that drafts naturally happen with Coddle. It's like the waves are always going to start getting shoved out, so making moves becomes a bit harder for the team that doesn't have that keeper.
Oh, top 9. Getting in under the tower. He's going to be able to swashbuckle back out. TPs are coming in. See if they can chase him down. Silence is there. Quick force to the side. 9 will be fine.
Still has Blink to go again. Miracle?
Yeah, he wants to go for this 9. See Miracle to simulate to the side.
It's his last step.
Yeah, he's got no steps. Steps are on cooldown. So Miracle's in trouble. He's got no further escape. They take him out underneath the tower.
Oh, they got Reaper.
He's coming in with the Reaper there with the swashbuckle. It's enough damage to blow up Mind Control. Now diving in past the tower, they're ready to look for GH as well. The Spirit Vessel ticking him down low. He's going to head into the corner, and that may just save him. It will. He's out and away from Tundra. Still Tundra, they'll be happy with that one, taking down 2 cores. Miracle having to be very, very careful here as he jumps in. And with this blink, every single time ready to reposition and catch him, even after he attempts to dissimulate away.
That was the level 2 Reaper as well, too. So that extra HP regen and mana regen, 6 and 2. So he's got 1 from the first one, 1 from the second for those 2 stacks. And yes, you know, starting to feel a little bit of that worry. It's like the PA is farming.
Yeah.
But where can they make plays? How can they actually do anything now that 9 has this blink tag and he's the one starting all these fights? Definitely feeling that concern for Nigma Galaxy a little bit.
No, for sure. I think we saw last game, it was around this sort of similar mark, 20-minute mark, where suddenly Tundra, they find one good team fight, one good move, and then the domino effect from this team is just terrifying. They'll just keep going and going.
And they identify exactly what needs to happen, right? They controlled the Tusk perfectly. They Blinding Light pushed him away. They Rolling Thunder pushed him away so he can't get the snowball off to potentially save anybody.
I see Miracle back out on the map and looking for kills here top. Design up Saxa, but 9 behind him.
It's just so, look how fast these waves get shoved in, and then it's like, oh, now Tundra knows where you're looking to make the move. All lanes are starting to get pushed in onto their side. And during all this, Skeeter, who maybe had a pretty tough start in the laning phase, he's about to be top.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing just as well as RTW, and that's RTW with the Battle Fury. So,
I mean, it must be so nice to play a CK in a game like this, where like your team is making moves everywhere, and you're just able to do whatever you want. He's able to just jungle freely. And yeah, we do see that Dominator. Harpy Scout has been found. Look at it, and in all its beauty, Revel.
Time for Roche.
They kill Roche unbelievably fast with this lineup.
Yep.
Chaos Strike now works double, well, 1.5 versus creeps. Roshan counts the creep, and they have the bugs, and they have the lucky shot from the Pango. No way that Nigma can make it in time to contest.
Yeah, they're going to smash it. Roche has gone in a matter of seconds, just into the hands of Skeeter.
It's getting out of hand.
We're starting to see that Tundra effect.
Yeah, and 33 is actually the one who's going to go for the Lotus, and Skeeter's going to go, or sorry, 9's going to go for his own greedier build, going for the Ags.
Should be a pretty dead GH here.
Yeah.
9 picks up another.
The playmaking is just starting to be non-existent for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, it's going to fall onto the shoulders of RTW, and you know how much he's going to be able to get done before the game gets to that critical point where he's forced to turn up and be a part of these team fights. Is he going to have enough items? Is he going to have enough farm to actually take them against Tundra?
He's playing into some tough counters as well too, right? Like versus the Necrophos, sure, in the laning phase they started getting these nice kills with tag team and all that, but now there's a plate mail, he's got treads, he's got Spirit Festival, 2300 HP. They're all starting to get too tanky for him to obviously get to that point.
He needs this BKB after Battle Fury to survive, but damage is just not going to be there. They've got the opening, and again, 9. Ooh, not quite able to get the bounce back in time. Miracle's still got another step. He'll have to simulate up in a second. Okay, there's the Dissimulate. I was going to say, okay, still dead. Yeah, didn't quite get Dissimulate off in time before 9 was able to get on top of him. Comes out a little too late, and Miracle's dead for it. Tundra, they're going to dive for more. There's a bug out on Takura. I wonder if 9 wants to swashbuckle back in to try and finish this kill. He might be tempted.
Everyone just has no cooldowns, like Snake King, Shikuchi.
And they've got eyes on mind control. Quick with the BKB has to pop it, otherwise Skeeter would have been able to open up on him with stun.
The Harpy's giving them information of everything in this fight. They see everyone even on the high ground.
And 9, he's ready to go up to the high ground. Up he goes.
He gets killed though.
Big crit, yeah, he's taken out. The Siphon 33 will finish off mind control, and they get the drag back onto GH.
Well, that is so busted though. He can get the drag back as a CK because the Harpy's there to give him the vision. Oh, the Harpy.
I mean, something there for Nigma Galaxy.
They got 9.
That kill on 9. But of course, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to feel too great. Losing heroes like that underneath your tier 3 tower hit already 22 minutes in.
That was also the BKB usage with Death Prophet, right? Yeah. And she still just dies almost immediately. ILTW, like we said, he's getting his farm online, but the rest of them, look, they're just having to watch their powers get sieged down. Miracle unable to do much of anything. 1-6-1 on the Void Spirit this game. Last game he was like 5-1-1 on the Leshen. He wasn't able to do anything. This time, a much rougher start. Much rougher game.
Yeah, I mean, we're really just seeing 9 able to outplay him, especially with backup, as you say, of the Keeper of the Light. Already having that initial chase down, gap closing with the swashbuckle, and just giving sort of 2 rounds of that means that it doesn't even matter if you have like some of your spells up on Void Spirit. This Pango's going to be able to run you down and chase you across the map.
Look how limited the map is for Nigma Galaxy. Like, they're all pretty much in their base, and they're still getting gone on.
And here we go. Another fight Tundra's going to look for. See the solo by blast them back. RTW pops the BKB, turns for Skeeter, but the Aegis is there. Skeeter's going to be back for another round, and these BKBs are about to come to an end for Nigma Galaxy. So they may struggle to try and take him down a second time. They're going to try. They'll jump back in, but Nine's with the shield crash. They will go straight for them. Skeeter's got the BKB in the arm, though. Toggly's able to just walk straight back up to the high ground. They'll chase and force Nigma Galaxy back up to the high ground, but the burst damage coming through from Saxa cuts them down low. That's GH and ILTW gone. Mind Control trying to run, but Nine's in with the blink shield crash. Nigma Galaxy just dying inside their base. 23 minutes in. This one, I mean, it's feeling
pretty impossible. Yeah,
it's feeling worse for them than the first game against Tundra. Tundra's just, they're stepping it up even faster in this game too. With 24 minutes in, they're already up 10k lead. That was the fight where RTW turns up with the Battle Fury and the BKB, but as we say, it's just not enough against the tools that Tundra have and the way that Tundra's playing.
Tundra commits to the fight onto low ground. That says kind of everything with how strong they're feeling in the game. Committing onto low ground, into the BKB timings, into Exorcism, and still able to just wipe them clean. What was that, a 4-man shield crash into a double 4-man swashbuckle? Like, yeah, that was pretty insane.
Coming in with the TP's bottom. Very hard to do much here, though. As Tundra casually step away.
Nigma Galaxy just can't do anything. They're stuck in their base. They're farming like what, 10% of the map it feels like. Tundra's got 90% of the map and more. And now now that they've got these core items online for all their heroes, they're able to itemize to counteract what they're up against. We see Skeeter, the build that he likes to go on the CK most of the time. He likes to go for this Orchid Bloodthorn, which you're versus PA. It's going to be really beneficial if he ever even gets to that point. Don't know if they even need it. We see Nine, he's got his luxury item. He's got his Ags online. So we already saw him doing an insane amount of damage in the last fight. Now with an Ags, with the Chakra. I don't know how Nigma Galaxy stands up versus all this. Bottom. Miracle. He is gone.
Clean kill there from 33 and Saxa. As yeah, Miracle, he's having a rough one. His game's been completely shut down by Tundra.
Oh, and look at the Harpy. It's just scouting all of Nigma.
I mean, this is pretty insane. This
they're just going to make the move on him. They think they're sneaky, but they're not.
They just...
Oh, I think that might be it. Like we said, ILTW...
He's getting close to being it.
He's got some farm, but yeah, they can't do anything on the map.
I mean, yeah, you're right. This hero is fantastic.
This hero? The Harpy is a great hero.
Oh, it's doing as much as a hero, it feels, this Vision game. I mean, its impact is... It's absolutely there.
Sieging all the towers. Look at the map control too. It's just everything shoved in. Fully defensive BKB from PA. And they're pinging him already. They saw him. The Harpy.
This Harpy, dude.
It scouted him.
The MVP.
They know.
They're just straight in. BKB's on cooldown. Okay, TPs are coming in.
They're going to keep pulling him further.
Another stun. They've got him.
Between Coddle...
They got to kill this Harpy.
Between Coddle and between Harpy...
Oh,
they took it.
Oh, but they took it back. Immediately stolen straight back. They're going to commit in for the fight up to the high ground. I mean, Tundra's ready to keep it going. They're into the high ground, take out GH.
Oh, they might get 33.
Oh, he's healing up. He's healing up. He's going to be fine.
Just kidding.
And now it's the Death Prophet that's in trouble. Mind Control taken out. Triple kill for Skeeter. He's ready to go for more. He's got
Give him the rampage.
Give him the rail. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. 27 minutes in. Skeeter getting the rampage here against Nigma Galaxy.
This is... Tundra's just on another level, really.
Yeah, these guys are good.
That was... I mean, it looked like they were going to kill 33, then the Illuminate heal comes in.
And then, no.
And then, boom.
No. We'll have a quick replay of this again.
It's with the full Exorcism on top of him. Boom. Ghost Shroud heal. Kaboom.
Back in action, because the action, of course, is continuing, and rather soonly, because, Nigma Galaxy, their death timers aren't that long. They're not very high level, so they'll be back in for a defense, or at least an attempt at one. See what they can do. Then with the jump, trying to burst down 9. They've got the silence, he's getting low, but he's forced to the side. He'll survive. They turn, swashbuckle down GH. And of course, Tundra, they're more than happy to get back up into the high ground and keep these fights going. Silence onto Miracle, dragged back by Skeeter. He's taken out again. 9 moving over towards ILTW, still got his BKB on cooldown. 9 is low. Impetus and a dagger, it's not enough to threaten 9. 9's fine. They'll move over towards ILTW. The scythe comes crashing down, takes him out of the game. 4 more dead on Nigma Galaxy.
Good lord. They can't even get the 1 kill into GG out. That's what they wanted there, and they still just couldn't finish off 9. They cover themselves so well. Like, instantly Lotus Orb, instantly Force-staffed pretty much to get himself out of the fight from his teammates. And then, yeah, perfect targeting. And that's it.
I think so. 40 seconds, no ILTW.
Wow. This is just, like, so impressive, really, the way the Tundra just...
But the Harpy Scout died.
Well, because he dominated after it was enchanted, right?
Oh, yes,
then it dies after some... it has a timer based off the enchant.
He certainly did well, that Harpy.
He did very well. My god. How explosive these games have been. It's like relatively close, and then boom.
Oh, there's the jump, there's the silence. Anything to save Miracle? Nope, not at all.
I can't believe this thing.
In less than a second, Kuro's gone as well to the crits to Skeeter. As they're chasing him up towards the base, and there it is. They've had enough of the pain. They'll tap out now, Nigma Galaxy, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen, Tundra with an even more faster and furious game 2.